In this video, we're going to talk about how to choose a general contractor for your project. The answer to what are the most important considerations may surprise you actually. We're going to talk about where to start, what's most important people or process in the interview cycle, who you should definitely not hire, how you can be so sure, and who you can call as references. This will be well worth your time because I don't think these are widely talked about concepts. Okay, so let me start out. This is my jam. I love this. I worked for general contractors. I coach and consult general contractors. I'm very defensive of our workers and our foremen in the industry and our trade partners. I believe the measure of a good general contractor is their ability to finish on time, right, with good quality on budget, but also while supporting and taking care of people. And I love supporting good owners. We need more good owners, building owners in this industry. And so I am passionate about making sure that you have the right partner for your construction project. And so let me start out with this. Let me liken it to a company's core values, right? The core values of your organization is how you hire, it's how you fire, it's how you discipline, and it's how you promote, right? One of the key core values, and they're not aspirational values, it's a core value of Elevate Construction where I work, and I'm the president of this company, is transparency. And there have been employees before that were invited to work somewhere else and some that quit because they realized they were not aligned with our core values. Core values are non-negotiable, meaning you literally, again, I have to say it, can hire, fire, promote, and discipline based on those core values. Well, that's for employees within an organization, and it works like magic. It's how you do the keeper test. It's how you do the people analyzer in Gino Wickman's book, Traction and What the Heck is EOS. It's how Jim Collins analyzes people in the right seats in an organization. Core values matter. Why would we not analyze our contractor based on our core values? So step number one, I'm saying we should. Step number one, find out who you are, why you're building the project, and what's important in that project delivery. And then you are going to want to analyze those core values or that charter, whatever you want to call it, with the people that you're interviewing, with the teams that you're interviewing, with the contractors that you're interviewing. This is one of the most key, one of the most important considerations in finding the right partner for you. Do not dismiss this. Please, you have to understand that how you get there is more important than just reaching an end destination. You can get there and have killed somebody. You can get there and have tanked $1 or $2 million in a project budget. You could have gotten there and had 3 months of absolute hell. How you get there matters. You're going to get there in a remarkable way with a cultural core value fit. Speaking of fits, am I a fit for you? Like, are you a fit for this channel? If you are, like and subscribe. We want to hear from you. Like, we want your comments. We want to connect with you. We want to constantly, if you feel like we're a fit, like you and I are ready for the next step in our relationship, like let's go ahead and like and subscribe so we can be together forever. So let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The second thing that I have to say, once you understand the fit, now you'll know who needs to be on the bus and who needs to be off the bus. If you haven't heard of this analogy before, let me repeat it as I heard it from Jim Collins' books in the narration. It's like your company, your business, in this case, your project is a bus. And the first thing is find out who is on the bus, meaning is a core value, I tied it back, the core value fit. Who needs to go off? By the way, just side note, sidebar. In my mind, there's really no such thing as firing somebody or firing a contractor. It's really just about this world is full of lots of owners, lots of contractors, and we have to find the right pairings. And so if you didn't work with someone or didn't choose to work with someone, or you fired someone or fired an employee or got someone off the bus, that's not a negative thing. You are enabling them to find their right fit. You are enabling them to find the company for them. So really, it's not a one and done. It's not a they either have a job or they don't. It's that you're enabling them to build for the right owner or have the right job, right? So there are people that you need to get off of your bus. And there are contractors that don't belong on your bus. Then, as Jim Collins describes it, once you have your bus, then get people in the right seats. Who's driving? Who's up next? Who's in the front? Who's in the back? These key seats, which in an organization are, CEO, president, COO, director of operations, marketing, director of finance, director of legal affairs, HR, right? The right people in the right seats in your company, in your department, and on your project site, right? Once you have that, then you find out where to drive the bus. You don't start driving the bus until you have the right people on and off. And you don't start driving the bus until you're sitting down. You sit down, you seatbelt, you buckle yourself in, the right people in the right seats, and then you drive it. So the same thing with your project. We don't have a project schedule. We don't have a plan. We don't have any of those other component parts until we have the right team. And so when you are selecting a contractor and you've got these teams in an interview or they've already proposed in written form, you're really, yes, you want the approach. Yes, you want to know that they have the technical experience. Yes, you want to know they can do the job. But you are really interviewing for the team because you can take the same company processes they put in those proposals and take this team, plug it in, fail. Take this team, plug it in, winner. It really comes down to the cohesiveness, the performance, the track record of the team and how that team gels with you. What's the energy like? Are you vibing with them? Are you connecting? Do you like these people? Are they your kind of people? And do they fit your core values? So you are interviewing from a teaming standpoint. I can't emphasize that enough. People first, processes and systems second. Although you do need systems and processes to support the people. But you're interviewing for the team. So all of you contractors out there, all of you owners out there, watch who is in that interview. And then if I was an owner, I would do everything I can, which I'm sorry, contractor buddies and gals out there. I would try and lock that team in and be like, I need a commitment that these key people will be on my project. Don't do the bait and switch because what you bought in that team is what you've now just bought in results. So we've talked about where to start and we've talked about the main selection criteria, the fact that you want the right project team. But there's some things that you want to watch out for. We do not hire contractors that disrespect people, okay? We do not hire contractors that disrespect trade partners. And we do not hire contractors that are accustomed to or have a track record of being disrespectful to owners or chewing up and spitting out the people that they work with on a consistent basis, right? You know those contractors that I'm talking about. They're always in a court case. They're always fighting. They always have liens on their project. They're always fighting with the owner. They're always burning their trade partners out. And so one of my favorite tools from an interview standpoint isn't just the owners that they've worked for in the past. What if we started calling the trade partners and actually talking to people that worked for them on the projects? That would be remarkable in my opinion, because you would get a good sense of whether or not they treated their people fairly, because you do not want to be a part of disrespecting people, hurting workers and foremen, hurting people in general, causing people to be miserable at work, and you definitely don't want to be a part of litigation. You don't want to be a part of any illegal activity, and you don't want to be a part of a really bad relationship over the course of that project. There's two little examples that I want to give you. When I was working at Hensel Phelps, they did a survey of some of their top clients. I mean, this is a big company. And predominantly, I'm talking like by 85% of the people surveyed, the clients, and they showed me this survey while I was there, said that how they got to the end of the project was the most important consideration. It wasn't did they hit it on time, it wasn't just the budget, it was how they got there. That will end up being you as well. You must find a partner that you really enjoy. And you will find a partner that you enjoy when you can prove that the trades enjoyed working for them. I'll give you another example and I'll shout out my buddies at Hensel Phelps. I was talking to a trade partner the other day and they were like, I love working for HP. They take care of us, they pay us on time, they are fair, they talk to us, they have great schedules, they are a collaborative contractor. I love doing work for that company. Not every company can say that, meaning that trade partner would not say that about all the contractors. And so let's not be myopic in our view of, are we going to select based on lowest cost? Well, you're going to get the lowest cost product, right? Let's not select based on the prettiest proposal. That just means they have a better marketing and graphics department. Let's select them based on their people, because that's the kind of experience you deserve. And the other thing I'm going to plug in here at the end, just to poke that knife in and just turn it a little bit, like for all my contracting buddies, owners, I would highly recommend that you start selecting contractors that are familiar with lean construction, IPD, that understand tact planning and flow scheduling well, that have a track record of implementing Last Planner and Scrum, and are really adept at these scheduling practices and can really do well to manage that project from a single plan with flowable schedules. And so I'll end with this. There is zero chance that you are taken care of and have a good experience. And there is zero chance that the trades enjoy working on that project if you do not have a schedule that flows. And so if your contractor that you're about to hire does not know tact construction, Last Planner, and Scrum, there is zero chance, and I'm being very forward about this, zero chance that they can take care of the trades and you, because that schedule will stack, it will become a nightmare, and people will become marginalized throughout the process. So I hope you've enjoyed this. These are the criteria that I would use to select a contractor in construction if I was building a project. And in case you're like, hey, J Money, that was great, I love it, I got the list. Where could I find a list? Well, I already got you. In the description below, we've gone ahead and made you a list. It's right there. And we have some specific selection criteria for you so you can dig a little bit deeper. So you've got to check out the description. I hope you use it. Give us feedback. And again, if you're committed to this relationship, let's like and subscribe. Love you. On we go.